And I don't know, I think we're at 7:37, if we want to take any more time. Yes.
I'm sorry. I just want to say that right now, since got to the point why I started this idea,
Okay.
because if those kids they know to go to the people they trust, then I'm not worried. What I'm worried is those kids that keep silent.
Yeah.
They don't speak up.
That's right.
And that's what I am trying to work on the project with anything to bring this help to those kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I know there's a lot of budget issue, but I think that's why the community, the school, and the teachers should work together
Yeah.
to bring the help to those kids. And so far, the people I'm in contact, even the Department of Mental Health,
Mm-hmm.
they are so supportive, but I just found that there must be a way to connect everybody. That will connect everybody right now sitting here.
Yeah.
It's a start.
Yeah.
But when sometimes when I walk on campus, I see those kids, I know they're being calling names.
Mm-hmm.
But I cannot just go talk to them. I'm not qualified.
Well, this is one of those things that's worth it. You can do it at home and at the school as well. You can create a culture of acceptance and acceptance of mistakes and overcoming mistakes and challenges. And also, I hate to use that term, zero tolerance, but being aware of teasing and its impact on other people, and that it's okay for you to let somebody else know. So, a while ago we did a thing called conflict managers. So all the kids knew about how to problem solve and solve conflicts. So they were better able to address other kids who were doing that on the playground. And they did it themselves. But it's worth it to teach your kid how to solve a conflict and go through the process. And be patient, because they're not going to get it right the first time. It's kind of like teaching them how to wash the dishes or wash the car, but they're not going to get it right the first time, but having that ability to do conflict resolution, that's important. And I know there's some resources at the school, like Safe and Civil Schools or other things that have those kind of connections. Right, I'll be down here. I think it may be a good time to close out, but I answer any questions. We have an email. I just want to make one last plug for the Educational Psychology Clinic. And that's on, I think, slide 20. Low cost, no more than the average copay, even without insurance, is from $3 to $15 for families if they're interested in counseling services or also educational services, comparable to Sylvan Learning Center. And those cost a little more because it's a 6-week program, but it's very low cost in comparison to anything like it. And we provide that at Cal State Long Beach. And you can see your school psychologist or your school counselor for referral to local agencies. And in my experience, the best outcomes have to do with if you have some insurance and you're able to find a good provider. Long term, if kids are having serious emotional issues, I'm talking about anxiety, depression, where they need to be on medication. Long term, if you got the right coverage, your child's going to be a lot better off with the combination of the school staff and the mental health staff. Thanks.
Dr. Gamble again for coming out and enlightening us and helping us to know where to start and where to go. And the handout sounds like it has lots of resources for you, so please hold on to those. And just know at the school site, we're also available to answer your questions, to help you, and to work with your students on identifying some of these things that Dr. Gamble talked about. Friends on campus to talk to, adults to talk to, and when to do that. We have an open door policy here at Burcham. Kids all day long just walk into the principal's office, so they know they're welcome. But like you said, there are some kids who may not have the confidence to do that. And so we will work harder to even seek those kids out. We talked about Tim Oswanting. 3 years ago here, we developed a group. We have 10 kids, and we did a slideshow at a staff meeting. Because the information is confidential, we just did the slideshow and said, these are the kids in the school that we as a staff feel need the most positive attention right now. So every teacher, every person on the staff made sure that they had to say hi to that student every day. So all of a sudden these students went from feeling depressed to having all this attention. They probably were overwhelmed. But we did, and we just showed at the staff meeting, said their name and grade, and just took off the slides, and we didn't have any handouts or anything because student confidentiality. But that helped a lot with some of our students who didn't have a lot of attention at home for whatever reason. So when you said that, it just reminded me that we need to revise that. Some of those kids need to do that again. So any help you need from us, we're always here to help you. So make sure that you do make use of the resources you have right here, and we could even refer you out to other resources too.
Battered and torn, still I can see the light. Tattered and worn, but I must kneel to fight. Friend of mine, what can't you spare? No, sometimes it gets cold in there when my legs no longer carry, and the warm wind it chills my bones. I will reach for the sun of Mary, and I shall not walk alone. Hope is alive while we're apart. Only tears speak from my heart. Jesus, break these chains that are holding us down. We shall be forever bound. When I'm tired and weary and a long way from home, I will reach for the sun of Mary, and I shall not walk alone. Beauty that we left behind, how shall we tomorrow find? Jesus set aside our weighted sin so that we can live again. When my legs no longer carry, and the warm wind it chills my bones, I will reach for the sun of Mary, and I shall not walk alone. No, I shall not